Alright, this is a continuation of the next file. My name is Leslie Williams, and today's date is February 23rd, 2012. I am now at a second location, and I'm going to be giving bilateral call today and tomorrow. And I want you to understand something. Right now the time is exactly 11:17. And I want you also to make a statement that I made a police report. Here's also proving what today's date is. It's 11:16. It's hard to see. Anyways, I want to make another statement concerning the San Diego police. On the 17th, I made a it was either it could have been the 18th, either the 17th or the 18th. No, it was the 17th. It was President's Day. No, it wasn't President's Day. Was it President's Day? I forgot. Anyways, yeah, it was President's Day. I went to SDSU, and I went online. First, I went to the San Diego Police Department. They were closed. And on their door had a flyer that said, if you want to make a police report to the San Diego Police, you can go online at this webpage and do it. So I went to SDSU and I did it. In reference to Laura Zizzo, the individual who was supposedly handling the assault that happened to me on the MTS bus, and the fact that she wouldn't take a police report concerning me being a target of gang stalking. Now, and I made also statements in there about how my email accounts have been hacked, my cell phone has been hacked, numbers are appearing on my cell phone that I never called, numbers are being erased that I did call, including they've erased practically every single phone call I have made to 911 for help in reference to the things that have been happening towards me along my routes. That way no record can be on my cell phone record as far as proving that I've had to call 911. And the only people that have had my cell phone number in San Diego since I've been here are the San Diego police. Because they were given the phone number after I was brutally assaulted on 2 occasions. Now understand this and be clear, fellow citizens and fellow San Diegoans. I know that you don't know me. I got a bunch of videos online right now concerning what's happening towards me. I'm a target of gang stalking in San Diego, California. And I was a target of this in 2006, and I can prove that I was a target of this in 2006. I came back out here again on August 8th, 2011, and was gang stalked the second I got off the bus, and every single day since then, along all of my routes, everywhere I go. Go to www.gangstalkingworld.com and look on the front of their webpage. It clearly states a target is stalked, monitored, and harassed everywhere they go. And they know I was exposing it and catching the harassment online. I mean, and uploading the proof online that I was being gang stalked. I was also making YouTube videos about how the San Diego police won't take one police report that I am being gang stalked. And why won't they do that? Because they know that I have proof that I was gang stalked out here in 2006. Now think about this. If I have proof, literal proof that I was gang stalked out here in 2006, then I come out here again in 2011, and I'm gang stalked again, and can prove it, and have proven it by uploading YouTube videos that prove I'm a target of gang stalking again in 2011, and now that it's 2012, what's the likelihood that it wasn't going on back in 2006, okay, which I can prove in old email files, okay, now that are dated back to 2006, having that proof right there. Then I come back out here again in August of 2011 and was gang stalked from the second I got off the Greyhound bus every single day up until, and multiple things have happened from that date, August 8, 2011, up to this little date. And I have literally uploaded undeniable, undisputable proof that I'm being gang stalked here in San Diego, California. And that the San Diego police won't take one police report at all through 9 requests, physical requests to do it, and they won't. Flat out denied it. Now, why won't they do that? Because in 2006, in these saved emails, it literally states the San Diego police are involved in it, and that a Point Loma library staff member was involved in it. The city. They don't want the city sued, and they don't want people going to jail, okay? Because they were directly involved in it in 2006. Now I come out here again in 2011, and now that it's 2012, and there's undeniable, undisputable proof online that I have literally caught gang stalkers admitting they were put on the bus to harass me. The altered video MTS sent me proves that the video is altered, which shows deliberate malice aforethought and criminal intent to alter and obstruct justice and to alter discovery of materials, which is evidence, okay? Which means they had a motivation to alter it, because the person who assaulted me was a gang stalker who had assaulted me, who had harassed me on previous occasions on the bus, and who had harassed me 5 minutes before the assault. They sent a video where it's only a minute before the assault and a minute after, and the video is totally 100% corrupted as far as the integrity of the bus and the structure of the bus. And I've already made some YouTube videos about why they did that. Now understand this and be clear. Cop Block posted a video online in reference to that assault. And everybody has already made comments about how this video is 100% altered, okay, online, okay. I've had people get online and say this is great evidence, okay. So the only thing that I can do is try and help people understand that these people will literally do anything and everything to keep their involvement in what's happening towards me concealed, while discrediting me by bringing things against me along my routes, and then pointing the finger at me and blaming me for it. Then they get on the phone and call 911. They come out and they say, yeah, we know you, we think, we heard that we're being told that you're the problem of this incident, what's going on? And then they literally either arrest me, or they'll send me to county mental health or the hospital, where they then will diagnose me with a false mental diagnosis. And the psychiatric reprisal is flat out on www.gangstalkingworld.com, as far as that being one of their techniques. Yesterday I went into the San Diego Police Department to follow up on what was being discovered in reference to the perpetrator that assaulted me on the MTS bus. They flat out lied about that whole situation. But while I was there, which I got the whole thing on digital audio file, but while I was there, I flat out told them that the video MTS sent me was altered and that he needs to take a look at it. And then when he kept trying to dance around the fact that I kept requesting him to do that, he said, Leslie, I'm beginning to think you're delusional. I even flat out told him that a professor over at USD uploaded the first video MTS sent me. They were both altered. They sent me 2 videos. When they sent me the first one, I took a video picture of the video because they sent it on a CD-ROM in the EXE format, which meant I couldn't upload it to YouTube. So I got out my video camera and took a video of the video they sent me, and then I uploaded that video to YouTube. The University of San Diego professor by the name of Eric Pearson, who's a professor in communications who specializes in videos and images, uploaded it to First Post, which is a newsletter for USD. He seen it, uploaded it to First Post, and literally flat out shows that even a professor can see that the video was altered. Okay? So far he's uploaded 3 videos of mine that I know of. Okay? All having to do with how they're altering my videos. 2 of my videos, one that happened at USD Library, one that happened at the camp location next door to the FBI. And then the first altered video MTS sent me. He saw them and uploaded them to First Post, which is USD's newsletter. And you'll find them by going to First Post and going back to the month of December and early January. And you'll find them between, I think, December 9th or whatever. Just look for them. You'll find them. You'll have to flip back a few pages to go back to those dates, and you'll see them. You just got to scrutinize the videos very carefully and what's in the comments features of those YouTube videos. So I pointed out to him yesterday when I was over there. His name was Barney. He's supposed to be the sergeant that's in charge of the case. He took it over for Laura Zizzo. Anyways, I told him flat out that even a professor scrutinized the video and that he was a professor in communications specializing in videos and images. He saw the video and literally posted it on USD's newsletter. And he said, Leslie, I'm beginning to think you're delusional. Anybody that witnesses that video can flat out see that it's altered. Anybody. It's flat out in your face. And they were directly connected to the assault, and that's why they're denying all this proof. That's why they won't take a report about me being gang stalked now, even though there's online proof that I'm being gang stalked, because 3 teenagers who were put on the bus to gang stalk me admitted it to my face that they were put on the bus to do it, and them admitting it was caught on digital audio file. I then took the digital tape recorder and uploaded the audio file to a video and then uploaded it to YouTube, proving it. And they know that I got proof now. Yesterday, when I was at the San Diego Police Department, they again refused my ability to make a police report about me being gang stalked. And why? Because if they'll make a report about it now, and I can prove that I'm being gang stalked now, it'll bring alive what happened to me in 2006, which shows the duration of this heinous crime. Between 2006 and I'm still being gang-stalked in 2012, 5 years. The San Diego police were directly involved in the gang-stalking in 2006. So, and the people that they have used in the community to gang-stalk me, they've left breadcrumbs all over the community to have me gang-stalked. Okay, in order to protect their butt in reference to how they were directly involved in it in 2006. I come out here again and they initiated it again in 2011 and in 2012. There's now undisputable proof online that I'm being gang-stalked. And they don't want it to be exposed that they were involved in it in 2006. Plus it's going on again in 2011. How did they know I got here? Because I was gang-stalked to here. It's a nationwide syndicate. You can go to Google and type in a gang stalker confesses and look for my blogs. There's a manifesto online where a gang stalker, he's the one who manages and directs the harassment I experience along my routes. He went offline and typed in who they are, what they're about, who they're connected to, and how they operate. He then downloaded that information to a USB drive and went to an internet cafe and posted it online. It ended up on forums where targets go in order to get information and help from other targets. And a fellow target last October forwarded it to me, and I've been posting it in my blogs, and it's also in some of my YouTube comment features. But I just recently went there 2 days ago, and it appears to have been taken off that webpage. So you can go to some of my blogs and look at it. It's right flat out mentioned in some of my blogs. It's copied and pasted in it, and it flat out says that they're directly connected to firefighters, police officers, judges, lawyers, doctors, hospitals, you name it. Okay, so anyways, my name is Leslie Williams. I'm going to be contacting the Bilateral and the number of a person by the name of Delia, D-E-L-I-A, and I'm going to be making an email file today and a blog today that's going to have the cell phone number she gave me in order to call that up to do an intake. And if my phone call to Bilateral, which is an organization for human trafficking, if it was rerouted to them, and then them pretending to be Bilateral in order to take personal information from me over the phone, to then utilize and scrutinize those statements I make during the intake for some type of future. Okay, if they bring about, like, saying a future altercation and the police are called, they arrest me, then what they can do is streamline what's said over this phone call today to a future incident, and then say that I made the statements that they record from this intake and streamline it to an interaction between me and the San Diego police on a later date, so they can then try and use that information I get against me. Because the whole goal in gang stalking expeditions is to get you to open up about what's happening to you and then accuse you of being crazy or delusional, or paranoid schizophrenic or schizophrenic. That's all over the internet, that's what they do and how they operate. And it's right on the techniques page at www.gangstalkingworld.com that they reroute your phone calls and pretend to be the place that you're calling. Okay? Now, I can't help this. Bilateral, as far as bilateral human trafficking, when you go online to look it up, they don't have an address because the clients that they're helping, they protect by not putting their address online. So predators don't know where people that have ever been subjected to human trafficking, when they get help, they can send them to a place where the people that used to be like in control of women or young men they've human trafficked, they put them in an isolated place so those people can never get a hold of them again. So they don't put their address online, but they do put their phone number online. Okay, so I can't get their address until I do an intake. I do an intake, I call them up, and then they reroute my call to them, pretending to be Bilateral, and get me to open up about what's happening to me. Then later on down the road, then they pretend like after I do the intake, then they say, well, we're not sure if we can help you out. Okay, so you'll have to call back. I call back and then never get through. Okay, yeah, because they reroute those phone calls as well. Yeah, then they stage an incident along my route later on during the week. Yeah, and then arrest me for it. Yeah, and then what they'll do is take all of the information that I set up with the phone when I'm thinking that I'm talking to Bilateral and incorporate it within any meetings that I had with San Diego police, pretending that they're current statements that I made to San Diego police in reference to the actual statements that I made on the phone to Bilateral, but they rerouted that phone call to them. This is part of are their tactics and what they do. I gotta stop this. This video is almost 15 minutes long. Look at the next video on the comments feature for continuation in reference to this video. San Diego, California, February 23rd, 2012.